fellas, how we doing today? Welcome to the Potluck.
Yo.
Yeah,
Yo.
everybody, and shout out to everybody out there. It's the Potluck. Another great week. We know hip hop. It's still Biggie month, so we definitely gonna celebrate Biggie. So y'all see, we got a new face in here right now. Listen, we're gonna start it off. I'm gonna let you introduce yourself. Crown, Wilfredo, take it away. Let the people know who you are.
Well, I go by the name of Crown or Wilfredo, as they call me in We Know Hip Hop. Originally from Brooklyn, New York, home of the great Big, from the same neighborhood. Shit, man. You know what I mean? I mean, whatever they want to know. You know what I'm saying? I guess I just say, ask me whatever.
Yeah, where you at nowadays?
Right now, I live in LA, right in Carson. Right in Carson.
You're in the heart of it. And of course,
Yeah.
Amon, I see you bobbing over there. What's up? What's up, TKO?
Yo, what up, man? Everything's good, man. I would just had lyrics in my head of Biggie, so I was kind of like bobbing to that. You know what I mean? How can you not, man? When probably the best to ever do it. Biggie. So yeah, we'll talk about that later, though.
we can. We
Yeah,
can.
we definitely will, man. What's
We
up?
can.
What's up? How you doing today?
Up there, everybody. I'm chilling. A little bit slow motion. Did some drinking last night, but I'm here. I'm alive, and yeah, man, ready to shoot the shit with y'all.
Look, man,
Yeah.
you celebrated. So also,
Yes. 10 years with my lady. It felt like 15 years underwater, but we here.
and look, man, I'm gonna be the first to say it. I'm saying it a little early. Yeah, I heard that. I'm gonna skip right through that. I don't want you to get in no trouble.
At all.
Hey, man, early happy birthday. Otis got his birthday this week, so early happy birthday.
Word.
Yeah.
Early
Hey,
happy
man,
birthday.
2 days. Shit.
Can't
Birthday,
wait
man.
They'll get to you.
35, right?
Ouch. I guess. Nah, man. 38. Gonna be 38.
Oh, right on. That's
Oh.
good.
Okay. You getting up
Still
there?
a young man. Still young
Otis,
man.
you're right there. Wait, I'm thinking Otis is like 31. Like, get out of here, dude.
Nah, man. I'm
Do
just
what
immature, bro. That's all.
Nah. That dude our age damn near.
Yeah.
Shit. Talking about so here. Yeah, man, this dude.
He give off that young energy or something.
Yeah.
I don't know. Look, man,
Hell yeah.
another great week for the potluck, man. Definitely no Lou this week. He's a little busy, but definitely got my man Wilfredo here. And
Nah, Lou knew I was coming. He knew I. Nah.
I told your shit.
That's my
You
guy.
want to show up?
Nah, that's my dude.
You got him shook up, man. Listen. Hey, man. Listen, I heard about you. I don't want no problems. I don't want no speed knots over here. Ain't no speed knots over here, bro.
Nah. I don't care about none of that situation right there.
Yeah.
Nice.
Look, we want to start off, man. I want to just you told us you're from Brooklyn, from the same area. What do you do? I know you're in LA. Tell the people what you do. I know what you do, but
Yeah.
let them know what you do.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Well, I do that especially, you know what I'm saying? I twist up about, you know what I'm saying, about 10 a day, you know what I'm saying? And get it in, write lyrics. But I work as a government contractor on LA Air Force Base, kind of doing the same thing that I was doing in the military. I did 9 years in the Air Force. My last location was Palmdale, which is why I know the majority of these cats that's in the group and from, people think I'm from Cali, but I'm like, nah, man, I just been in Cali forever, man. So Cali got like a special place in my heart.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Because I've been in Cali for a very long time. So it's pretty much my whole adult life is in Cali. So, you know what I mean? It's always going, bought my first home here.
Yeah,
Hey.
So,
Nice.
shit.
That's big.
That's home.
Look, home ownership, man. That's what,
You know what I'm saying?
that's low key what we be talking about sometimes in here too.
Hey, so I mean, if you're not gonna mention it, I'm gonna mention it for you. This man has rocked the ESPYs for a few years.
Oh yeah.
So
we did. Oh my bad.
No, I was just about to say. So I know COVID kind of slowed things up. Are you guys gonna be back on the show when they get it rolling again, or what?
Well, I think so they got it rolling. So what happened was the creator of the ESPYs passed away during COVID, the first year. Maggie. You probably see that thing, Maggie Vision, you know what I'm saying? She passed away right when COVID hit. It was, I'm not sure if it was from COVID or not, but it was unexpected. So then they canceled the first show. And then the second year, they were like, hey, we gotta have something. And I think they ended up enlisting the band to still do music. So you probably still heard different things like in the background, but you know, I think Russell Wilson did it, like a Zoom, something like that. But they were still playing some of our tunes as they were introducing the awards. So that's still royalty. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah,
pretty dope. They looked out. ESPN looked out. They looked out. Big time.
Man, look, he mentioned royalty. Y'all know I want to dive in, man.
Yeah.
Because
that's a good life.
If you talking about the music business, I heard you mention royalties, man. I got a million questions. I know you got so much.
Ask them, man. Like I said, I'm transparent, dude. Like I'm still learning all this stuff too, man. It's like I said, dude, I didn't grow up in no music industry. I didn't grow up with nothing. You know what I mean? I came out here to Cali by myself and was passing out free mixtapes in Lancaster. Dead ass. Like Avenue, what's that going? I think it's I. Remember that Denny's over there?
Yeah.
Yo, it used to go down over there too. Hey, one thing I had to learn when I got to California, I said, boy, don't let that dirt or these trees fool you.
Or those palm trees, for real.
My homeboys back home, I'm like, man, so I'm out here slinging CDs, and this dude told me, he was like, look, he said, look, man, I'm telling you. He said, you can't be really out here like slinging them like that. This ain't New York, you know? I'm like, oh, word, like, you know, I'm thinking like, man, it's cool. Ain't nobody outside. Oh, okay. Like probably 5 minutes later, a gang of cats came from around the corner. I said, yeah, I caught you. I caught you. I was on Sierra Highway, back to the base. Like, nah, we're gonna have to figure out another way. But it definitely taught me like a certain grind, you know what I mean? Because I was alone. You know what I mean? And this is like 03, 04. I'm just now getting stationed in California. And I'm trying to get on at this point. It's like, man, you know what? Let me rap. Let me just get on some shit, put some East Coast shit on top of some beats or whatever, and just pass them out for free. Put my number on it. Apparently, it got in the hands of this dude named Kevin. I don't know who. He was like a fake janky promoter type dude.
Modesto's finest.
I know a few of them.
Hey, you know, sometimes them dudes get you in some shit, and sometimes it be good shit. And it happened to be good shit. He introduced me to some people, and he was like, "Yo, I'm about to manage so and so." He was lying. I'm about to do da 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 da. Was lying, but some of them like he was really faking it till he made it.
Yeah.
I was like, oh, I caught it, and he was kind of teaching me like, yo, you got to maneuver out here a certain way, and I'm like, I don't know if I could do that, bro. For one, I'm not from here, and two, they're gonna be like, man, we not helping you. Like, what? Who is you? So I said I had to think of something, and I had got in contact with this promoter in LA that was doing shows called Sean Healy Presents.
You know, I had a feeling that's what you were gonna say, man. A lot of people got hooked onto some good shows through him.
Let me tell you, man. So let me tell you how I rocked him to sleep. I said, look, he said, yo, you gotta sell. I think the first show I did was KRS-One at the Normandy Casino. Never been to LA in my life. I'm out there. I rocked the hell out this show, and I'm scared as hell because I ain't never been to LA. I just know it was a gang of dudes with Astro hats on, and they held me down. Yo, I didn't know what the hell was going on. Something happened, and it was in the middle of a gang war, and I'm up there like, oh, and it's like two gangs in here. So, but it was mad orange, and I'm like, oh, it's a lot of these orange dudes in here. I don't know who they are, but I'm rolling with them today. I gotta get out of here, bro. But I said all that to say, like, any New York rapper that came out here, I had to sell it like they brought me. So Black Sheep came. I want to be on that bill. Little Kim came. Mano, Mims, Busta Rhymes, Fat Joe, Freeway, Beanie Siegel, and all these, and all these people started coming in, and after a while, it was just like, all right. They was like, yo, yeah, we going to see Little Kim, we going to see so-and-so, but yo, who's that New York rapper they keep bringing? And that they didn't even know I was living here. Right in Lancaster, I was living in Roseman. I was living in Roseman, driving to the Valley, driving to LA every night, recording and just knocking stuff out. Next thing you know, it got in the hands of my boy Six. Six had me around Neo. He was DJing for Neo at the time. I didn't know he rhymed. And you know what I mean? So he definitely was a great source to have early on, because we fed off each other. Like, I would put him onto the shows I was getting. Like, yo, do a song or two. All right, cool. You know what I mean? We record some stuff real quick. I put him on just jump on.
Yo, sorry to cut you off. Just to let y'all know, it's Six John. You know, he produced a few tracks from Neo, but he also produced the track on Empire's season 1, or if I'm not mistaken. You know, but another local artist that ended up, you know, doing things.
Yeah.
Props to him.
Like that Empire season 1, so
yeah, he definitely he ate off that. So and I'll get into that story too, because one of the guys he introduced me to was Butter. I don't know if y'all know Butter Man.
No.
He did all West Side Connection beat. He produced for West Side Connection. He did all Ice Cube stuff.
I know who you talking about.
Dre, Chronic 2001. A gang of stuff. He's from Pittsburgh, but he out here too doing West Coast beats. It's wild, man, because he had the same avenue too. Of course, he's like a legendary producer though, but he's out here from the East Coast doing West Coast style like landing placements, and I'm like, Cass is out here really eating on the low. I didn't really understand it at that point. I'm like, I don't ever want to touch a stage again. I don't ever want to touch a stage again. So I quit. I quit rap, dude. 2011, I quit rap. I'm lying. 2008, I quit rap. My daughter was coming, and I said,
really quit rap though?
I did quit.
Do you ever really though? You can never really quit rap.
Meaning, like, I fell out of love with it. I fell out of love with it because you know what I mean. My daughter was coming, and I really had to get real with life. Like, when I left Palmdale, I got out in 2007. Fresh out of Iraq, didn't have no, and I'm sure Ahmad could tell you straight up too. Like, I didn't have no taps briefing, so I had no vision when I got out. I was homeless for like a brief period right there in Lancaster, bro, off of Avenue J. Dead ass. And right behind that Denny's. And Six held me down because he lived behind there. And I would stay over there and he'd be like, yo, let's go over there, let's go meet Butter. We're gonna produce on this. We're gonna go, something for the people. My boy Sauce and them. We go over there recording across, and then he like, yo, Dre working on Detox. We just need writers.
Detox.
Like, I don't even know what this shit. I don't even know what none of this means. Yo, I didn't know what nothing meant. And I'm like, what do y'all mean? Y'all need writers. Like, what is that? He said, yo, just write. And I'm like, all right. Right.
Working.
I heard a lot of that early Detox shit, bro. If he would have put it out then, Dre, yo, he would have smashed the first one. The first two. With the shit I heard. He would have smashed the first two. Smashed it. But I don't know what happened. He had
what you saying right now?
Bishop Lamont was writing on there. Like, he has some.
Remember that guy.
He has some on that joint. Carson dude. Cool.
We missed out on some good music, man.
We did. We did. Nas was on there.
We was waiting on that, man. We was waiting on that Detox, man. Yeah.
So it was a lot of that, but I was around these circles, man, and I was just absorbing different knowledge, man. Absorbing. And then I fell out of love with it. I ran into a girl at a club who happened to be cool with a dude named Philip Lawrence. Philip Lawrence and Bruno Mars is the one who wrote for Flow Rider. So when people be clowning Flow Rider, I be like Flow Rider's dope. Like I can't really say because I'm like, damn, like my boy wrote all that shit.
Yeah.
So and their career took off. He said, listen, bro, I heard your little mixtape stuff. I'm gonna introduce you to this cat named Colin Wolf. And as you can see, I'm just connecting the dots. I'm like, who the hell is Colin Wolf? Not knowing the legendary Colin Wolf played with Madonna, TLC, the Chronic. He did all the Chronic. He did NWA, Niggas for Life. He did and that right there ended up becoming my best friend out here and one of my greatest like people ever. Like, because he had me around these. They were like hippie cats from Venice, dude. And you know me, I'm still got a New York City mind state.
The fuck is up with these drum circles?
Yeah, like who? Like, yeah. And I'm like, who are these people, son? Like, who are these? And he said, yo, we just gonna rhyme. And you can see the dude in the back with the black hat on between the two white guys. That's Colin Wolf, legendary bass player, Death Row, Ruthless Records.
Damn.
Like DOC's best friend. Like that guy right there. And I'm gonna tell you some stories, Death Row stories, like woo-wee. But yeah, that movie they left out. But a whole bunch of stuff, man. But meeting him was probably one of the greatest things. I would go over there every Saturday and just rhyme. I'm like, damn, everybody just want me to rhyme, just rap. That's why I'll be wanting to freestyle. I'm like, I'm tired of rapping. I don't want to rap no more. Fuck this rap shit. I quit again. I quit. 2009, I was like, yo, my daughter's one. I got to jump in school. I started school at El Camino, just doing my little classes, you know what I mean? Trying to get my credits. And next thing you know, this lady called me from the studio. And I didn't even know they was like a legit studio. Like, I just thought, I'm like, damn, these white boys got a cool ass little situation over here, but I don't know what they do. I really didn't know what they did. Next thing you know, dude, this lady called me. She said, yeah, is this Crown? I said, yeah, who this? This so-and-so from so-and-so studios. And remember that lyric you did for Black Panther? Rewind. Black Panther was supposed to be a cartoon back in 2009.
Yeah.
I wrote the intro music to that cartoon.
We're talking about the one voiced by Jamon Houston, or however you say that nigga's name.
I'm not sure.
It was a different one.
I think this was the one. I forgot the name. The original name of it was Wakanda Returns or some. It was supposed to be on BET.
Okay.
It was a 12-episode joint, and I ended up landing the intro music for it.
Damn.
That was my first placement.
How did it go? Dun,
dun,
dun, dun, dun, dun, dun.
It never came out. It never came out. So
no, I saw it though.
Yeah, they were promoting it, but then they axed the whole project off BET. So the song left. Whoever was the top producer at the time, they just wiped the project. And I'm like, damn. I quit. So I just went away, right? Man, I don't know what these cats did. They must have chopped up some lyrics that I did on like 5 joints with Colin on just some regular freestyle stuff. And next thing you know, it landed on a Geico commercial. I don't even know what that means. It was the Geico, the gecko on the Brooklyn Bridge. You can't stop me. No, you can't stop me. I reign supreme. I reign supreme. I'm talking about Wakanda. That's Black Panther. I'm like, that's Black Panther. Like, wait a minute. And it was that Black Panther thing. And then if you take the music away from that commercial, the track, and hear the lyrics, you'd be like, what the hell is he rapping? It's chopped up, but it sounds good behind the music. And I'm like, oh, y'all cheating. Oh, y'all cheating. Now I get it. He said, man, look, give it to him. I'm like, all right, cool, here. Man, I signed the forms. They said, yo, sign this back and send it right back. For what? All right. I send that joint back. Next thing you know, man, them checks start coming in. I was like, life change. Life changing, bro. Geico changed my life.
Who was it? I think I just heard, was it Vince Staples?
Yeah.
I think I just heard an interview with him where he was talking about placements.
Real smart dude.
And he was saying, like, I was looking at movies that weren't coming out yet and didn't have a soundtrack, and I would start writing for those movies. And then have my guy go pitch it to those movies. He goes, and I'm eating no matter what, because they buy my music.
Yep.
Whether it airs or not, I'm getting a check.
Right.
Boom.
Smart.
So, yo, it's a real thing. And when I
real game right there, y'all.
I don't have to touch nothing. So I'm like, all right, cool. So they started calling me back even more. They was like, yo, we got this Taco Bell Super Bowl joint. they were testing me out the whole time just to see. I never asked them for nothing. They was like, yo, this dude was loyal. All right. They threw me a Taco Bell Super Bowl joint. It was the Biggie, Big Papa in Spanish.
Huh.
And it landed on the Super Bowl. And I'm like, oh, back to back. That's bing bong right there.
Yeah.
But they pay slow, bastards. Taco Bell pay slow. So I didn't get a check for like 5 months. And I'm like, these motherfuckers here. But Daco kept coming in. I was like, cool. You know, I was all right then. Fast forward, then more gigs started landing. So then, but I recorded a lot of music with these guys and they were getting denied. I didn't really care. I was like, we just writing. Next thing you know, this dude, Jeremiah, he was a manager for one of the mixers at the studio. He just happened to stop by and they was playing one of the tracks. He said, who is that? And he said, that's this artist, this artist we got, Crown. He does a lot of spots for us and stuff like that. He said, oh, okay, well, what y'all doing with this music? And these are all tracks that were like denied from Target and Christmas stuff and all that. Love My People. I think that was for like a Target commercial. Next thing you know, he like, man, I got 7 labels that assign that right now. I never wanted a record deal, bro, ever in my life. I always been scared of record deals. Like, I don't want no parts of it. 2015, Capitol Records was like, yo, what do y'all want to do? Y'all, them people in that picture right there, what do y'all want to do? I'm like, man, I don't want to sign no deal. Not as an artist. Let them sign us as a label. All right, well, y'all come up with a label name, For Show Records, because they always say For Show. Oh, For Show. That's Cali shit. I'm like, oh, For Show Records. Let's do that. We ended up being For Show Records. We partnered with Caroline Distribution, and we signed with Capitol Records in 2015.
So we can have a quick educational moment. What's the difference between signing as an artist and signing as a label?
Signing as an artist, you pretty much sign over all your rights to what you own, pretty much. And a lot of times, labels kind of hold that over your head to be like, all right, well, you owe me. And they don't really owe a record on you at all. They don't have to put anything out on you. That's just pretty much for them to be like, hey, we signed 14 guys this year. You know what I mean? 14 artists this year. The funny thing about that, I walked in Capitol Records, dude, and we were at the top and we were talking to the 2 top execs there. They were brand new. One guy was from the UK. I'm not going to say his name because I'm going to tell you what he said. He said, listen, man, we need you here. He said, we think you can really, really change the sound of our urban department here at Capitol. Because you remember, they were getting a lot of backlash for never signing rappers.
Yeah.
They didn't sign no rappers. I think the only people they had at the time was the boy from Youngbloods, J-Bo. J-Bo was over there when I got there. And 50. 50 was with Caroline too. 50 signed G-Unit. It was G-Unit, Caroline under Capitol Records. Okay. Wow. I know. People be like, yo, I didn't know he signed. Yeah. When he left Drake, he signed a indie joint and he put out, what's that one? No. What's the one? It was whack.
He had the cyborg
with the lion, with the animal ambition.
Yeah, there you go.
That one. Yeah, he put that one out under the same label I was on. We was on the same label, same time and all that. Small industry. So I know I'm talking a lot, but
all good.
But anyway, so we get to we end up at Capitol. Oh yeah, so to answer it's better to sign a distribution deal because you dictate how you're supposed to move, how you want to, because everything is independent. They don't have to put no money behind you. These guys already came from Hootie and the Blowfish. That's Fishbone over there, the other brother with the cap on. He's from the legendary Fishbone out here in LA. That's Philip Fisher right there. Wow. John Now under him, when the green suit on, he's from Hootie and the Blowfish. The dude above him is a Mitch Manker. That's James Brown trumpet player.
Wow.
Damn.
The guy next to him is Danny Dunlap. He toured with Madonna and he did a lot of stuff with Britney Spears, toured with her forever. The guy next to him with the beard, that's the genius. He's the one who found Crown in the MOB. Andrew Feltenstein. That dude is a genius. And he said, listen, bro, all this stuff that got denied, we're going to turn this shit into hits. And I wasn't feeling the dream. I'm going to tell you this. I wanted to do mixtape shit. He said, bro, I don't ever want you to put out a mixtape ever again. I'm going to change your life. And I said, heard that before. We'll see. Next thing you know, he was like, all right, 7 labels want to sign us. But Def Jam played me. Def Jam was like, yo, he's not street enough. He's not street enough. I was like, cool. You know what I'm saying? That's dope. All right, cool. That shit pissed me off, though. I was hot. I was
not
mad.
Street enough, dude. You want these speed nuts?
Yeah, I'm saying I come from.
I put them on you.
You know I come from, man. So I'm like, all right. So that's why I signed with Captain.
Okay.
Just to show them, like, all right, motherfuckers. Next thing you know, Kevin Hart and them was like, yo. Kevin Hart was, he got picked up by EA Sports to do their commercial. Okay. They said, yo, we need somebody to teach Kevin Hart how to rap. We need somebody to write the joint to it, the jingle. And they had already had lyrics to it, but we rearranged it, made it what it was, and we taught Kevin Hart how to rap. And then once that went viral, it was like, oh, who is crowning the MOB? And then now we started getting all type of, well, they was already doing they do commercials. That's all they do. Like, they do commercials and movies.
You got an all-star squad.
All Will Ferrell films. Yeah, they got all musicians, all live instruments. Nothing. Yeah, that's it. All live. And they just hire musicians for these commercials that you see every day on TV.
I love that.
And it's a wild business, dude. It's a wild business. Once you get in depth and you start seeing, like, damn, they cutting checks for that.
It's a smart business.
It's very smart. And they don't ever have to see me again. I don't ever have to touch a stage ever again.
And money just,
I'm cool.
Money just,
and I get paid more money let's do this forever.
And I was going to ask you, or I was going to touch on that, and I think you already said it, really. If y'all paying attention, you getting a lot of game here. But, like, there's different ways to get into the music industry.
A whole lot.
You know, I did. We do a lot of sports analogies too, because we love hoops. I was working with one of my guy called my big brother out here, and he's got he's called the Godfather of Analytics. So like sports analytics, he's the guy behind all that.
He's the guy, yeah.
Yeah. So he's got a company out here. He works with underprivileged youth, teaching them STEM work, electronic work and everything. And basically, stat tracking, videography for the NBA, all that stuff. And he's got he's in the NBA deep.
Yeah.
And I'm trying to teach these kids that, like, not everybody can go out there and play. And when your high school career is over, if you really love the game, you can stay in the game and you can do a million other things as an entryway and still be
everything and still be a part of the game.
And get paid for it. Like, good money.
A lot of money, dude. A lot of money, man. Like, when I be seeing dudes burn relationships, I be like, I don't get it. Like, sometimes I be like, what? Like, I be watching what Game is doing right now, bro. I don't understand it, bro. Like, you don't have to do that. You don't have to do that, bro. You made your money. You made your records. Like, bro, walk away. Walk away, G. Like, come on, man. You don't have to do that. You're the Game. We know you can rap. Like, you don't have to prove anything. Why are you going back and forth with this dude? You know what I mean? Like, but I see this all the time with young artists, and it's a cycle, man. And I hear how they talk to them at these labels. This dude, Steve, told me, he said, listen, man, Def Jam signed the same 14 slaves every year. I could show you they record. And he showed me that. He said, yo, they shelf life is going to be 7 years, then they're going to dump it. And they're going to sign 14 more and 14 more. You was about to be in that 14. The only thing Capital didn't do for us is give us radio. They wanted us to pay $150,000. The band had it, but we ain't paying $150,000 for some shit y'all should be doing. We already doing all the legwork. We got they do spots, they do TV, they do movies. That's what they do music. They score films. We don't need y'all. We need y'all to put us on the radio. Let Love My People touch US radio one time. Wow. Just give it a shot. Just play it one time. That's all we ask for.
In all of your dealings, you never came across any radio DJs, big boy or nothing like that?
Nah.
No.
Nah, not big. Nah, because you know what? Like the funny thing is, like even though I'm in the industry, I'm not in the industries at all. I'm not in the industry circles, hanging out, like nothing like that, because it's a lot of foolery going on.
I believe it.
You know what I mean? You see a lot of sucker shit, and people come out here and play themselves, man. And you know what I mean? You just be like, nah, I'm cool. I love my people, but I don't roll with too many New Yorkers out here. Nope. I don't do the extra, bro. Like I just don't. I don't know what hood they from back there, so nope. And you ain't about to have me out here rolling with no you know what I mean, no sucker. I go back home, they're like, nah, son, leave him alone. That boy.
Hey, bro, remember when like years ago in the group, I was always clowning New Yorkers, nigga. That's why the ones out here, they like, dog, I can't stand y'all niggas.
I'll be like, no, keep the son away from me. Keep him away from me. I don't want no part. He's too extra. I went to the Locks concert out here, and these, you know what I mean? You see all these Tims. I'm like, no, y'all not doing this right now. Y'all not Timmed up tonight. Y'all not doing this.
Listen, man, that was my only, like, that was really my only beef with New York growing up, because you know, DC and New York sometimes we butt heads.
Oh, we do. Oh, we do.
We don't get along that well, especially when you're younger.
Now that's funny. That's funny you say that too. That's funny. I mean, they do not like us down there.
Nah. But you know, it's because like the only thing we saw at first. I mean, I changed my image. I mean, it changed later on. The only thing we saw at first was like, you down here, you on the block, you hang in, or you with somebody. But all I hear from you is, oh, you from New York? I know you from New York. All right. Well, you know, New York. And I was like, cool, I get it, man. Like, we down here. Yep. You here in DC. Come hang with us. Come check it out. Like, and it was just like over the top. But most people, man, like, for the most part, after you get through that, like, outer layer, you're like, all right, man, y'all cool. Like, everybody.
You know where a lot of that stems from? Because you know New York City is majority immigrants. So a lot of people bring their cultures to that island. And they think they're in Africa. They think they're in Jamaica. They think they're in these places. So they bring that shit and that mentality to an island. That New York is ignorant as hell. Oh, yeah. Ignorant as hell. I'm going to keep it a buck with you. Ignorant as hell. But real New Yorkers, though, like, if you really know them, like, they genuine and they're going to ride with you. Like, they're going to definitely ride. Just like West Coast cats, for real. Like, once you get to know them, like, they get painted a bad picture because of the gang culture out here. But once you get to know cats, like you see a completely different cat. You see past the rag. And you see past all that, man. You just like, nah, that's my guy right there. Yeah, he might bang, but I don't care. That's my dude right there. He come here smoke cigars with me. You know what I mean? He might go do what he do, but hey, he come here, he chill.
Yeah, it's all cool, man. Yeah,
I love everybody. Yeah, but DC, I love DC.
Man, you know, that's home.
I love DC, man. Yup.
DC's a place I tell everybody, you know, like, you gotta go hang out, spend a week.
Yeah.
Like, even if you're just doing tourist shit, spend a week. And if you don't want to just do tourist shit, holla at me.
Yeah.
And I'll plug you in a couple places and with a couple folks, and you turn up a little bit.
You live in DC now?
No, I'm in San Francisco now.
Oh, that's right. You said the Bay. All right.
Yeah, but
I love it up there too.
Yeah, it's been cool, man. I moved.
Expensive as hell, but man, we did a show. We did 2 shows up there.
Okay.
We did a show at Google. Oh, no. Yeah, Google's up here.
Google's right there on the water. Yeah.
No, it was YouTube. It was YouTube in San Bruno.
Man, I've been there a bunch of times. I contract work with them. So.
Yep. So YouTube, and then we did a nightclub out there. It was right during the San Francisco Giants was it a World Series or was it like a playoff? A big night, man. It was wild. I was like, damn, the city is popping. I fell in love with it. It's like a baby New York, man. It's like a chill New York.
It's exactly what it is.
It's a chill New York. I love San Francisco, dude. That's a dope ass city.
All the little towns, all the little spots.
Man,
I was up there a few months ago, man. I love that area too.
Man, love it up there.
That's exactly what it reminds me of.
Yep. And that's why it's like, man, how can't you love California?
Looking like a small LA.
Yeah. Like, how can't you love California? Like, it's like, there's so many pockets out here. My boys love it when they come out here. They come out here, they be like, I ain't going home. I am definitely going
Listen,
home.
man, I be trying to tell people.
Man,
They get a hold of that. They get a hold of that green out here.
Yes. You see why I ain't left. You see, I ain't left.
I spent a decade trying to get here. More than that, probably.
Out here? Yeah, I love it out here. Definitely love it out here. And then, like I said, man, I soak up the culture too. And like the new projects I'm working on now, I could tell y'all, you know what I mean? I got love for y'all and shit. I'm working on so with Butter reached out last August.
Okay.
And he said, listen, man, I need a lot of 80s, 90s drug, East Coast, some shit. Yeah. You know what I mean? I'm like, all right, well, you know what I mean? What you need or whatever. He was like, yo, we writing for BMF, Power, Kanan, Goats, BMF, what's the LA Law?
I don't know that one.
It's a new show coming out, LA Law.
Okay.
And then The Shy.
Yeah.
So Butter sent me like 30 joints, and I recorded like all 30 of them. And I'll show y'all a little. I'm over here doing show and tell and shit. As y'all can excuse my mess, I got the little mic set up and the mic over here. A little iPad right there. But man, I just been in here like crunching out probably like 10 songs a day.
Yeah.
And I'm giving like, that's why I've been off the grid a little bit, you know what I mean? But I'm cheating though.
All right, Tupac, I see you, man. How many times?
Hey, get off the rope, Ali. You know, hey, right. But nah, like it's like, but I'm cheating. So I'm giving them like 8 bars in the hook, 8 bars in the hook for each joint. 4 got picked up. So nice. two will be on the next Kanan episode 4, I think it is. Episode 4 of the next season 2. And then 2 got picked up for Mike Tyson. Mike Tyson got a Hulu joint coming out, I think in May, yeah. You know what I mean? So that's dope, man. Like a Brooklyn, like, come on, man. That's
man.
Right there.
Congrats.
But I don't know. I'm gonna give y'all a game though. I don't think he approves of this Hulu joint. So I kind of feel bad, like, damn. I got 2 joints that landed, but I don't think he fucking with this show.
What is it? It's like a biography?
I think it's one of those. They say it's supposed to be dope. They already shot it and all that stuff. And they was like, yo, 2 of your joints picked up. So I did like a Rakim sounding joint. And I did I think I did like not a Slick Rick. I think it's like a Dana Dane type style. And they wanted some Dana Dane 80s or some, you know what I mean? And that's why when y'all be clowning Corey, I'll be like, yo, stop clowning Corey, man. Cause I did a Kool Moe Dee joint. Like funny, like, I'm like, oh, that joint almost landed. I think that one gonna land. But it's wild when, like, you got to really become a chameleon in this business. And like hearing dudes like Otis, when they speak, I'm like, damn, their brain is like, that's dope. They think like that. Because it's like, I never, like 10 years ago, I never would have thought like that, ever. Every time he speaks, I get it. I'm like, I totally get it now. Because you would have never told me that never writing a mixtape ever again was going to change my life, like ever. He said, man, don't ever put out another mixtape. And that I followed that advice forever. He said, if you're going to give him some free shit, give him some free shit doing this. You know what I mean? For your work.
To cut you off or nothing, but it sounded like you were humble too. I mean, I know when it comes to being humble, you don't call yourself humble. So, but from what all the stuff you were saying, it sounded like you were humble because some cats would have probably said, fuck that, I'm gonna do a mixtape anyways, right? Right. But it seemed like you were like, you know what, fuck it, let me follow, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Someone who's been in the game longer than me,
right?
And go with that.
And I've come across a couple of cats in this industry just like on the come up, and it's kind of hard to find humble people. Like, motherfuckers get on that stage a couple times and they meet a couple people, and all of a sudden, they head just
big shit.
They think they the shit, bro, and they don't realize that that's a detriment to them.
It's real sad because you see these cats all the time out here, man, and I'm like, what are y'all like? I be pulling some of them. I be like, man, don't play yourself. You will look stupid out here, bro. Like, don't play yourself. Don't blow your bread out here. Not on these chicks. Just don't do it. I'm telling you, bro. You better get some help.
Yeah.
Because boy, they would drain you out here, boy.
Yeah, and get the right help too.
How my
Facts,
man
man.
said. How my man
Humble
said,
yourself and get a job.
first like your last.
Yeah, facts.
Yeah.
Yo, have a job. That's why I use my 9 to 5 to fund my dream. Like, fact. I use my 9 to 5 to fund my dream, and I'm building that retirement.
Right.
I mean,
So if I'm already sitting on one retirement, and I'm, you know what I mean? Like, I'm just trying to just build future.
Hey man, y'all getting layers of things here, just broken down. It's easily broke down for you, man.
We got to get you back on, man, because I see you full of info.
Yeah,
that'd be useful for everybody.
Only one episode's enough.
I mean, you know, it's like when the game passed to me though, like I'm not one of those dudes that's gonna hold the info. I'm gonna tell you, like, yo, let me tell you something, dude. License your music, man. License your music. Start linking up with these people that sync. If you got a pen, there's no way your work shouldn't be published. There's no way. If your pen is that nice, there's no way. Like, they're looking for talented MCs now. You see, they're not calling certain cats for different things. Yeah. Them nice cats is on TV right now, on every single commercial that you see on television.
He's talking to you right now. There's a big market out there right now.
It's a huge market out there for people with pens.
Hey,
public, just like authors. Authors put their books out. Put your work out, man.
When my man sees it in the group, he know who he is, because I'll be on his ass for about a year now. Mm-hmm. And freestyle, getting on the videos is nice. We love that shit. Put your pen to work. Make money with it.
Put that pen to work. Get that BMI, get that ASCAP, definitely, man. Sign up for a pro. Get you a pro ID. Do not be out here putting free music out here. I see so much shit on Spotify and Tidal, like, how does this get on here? And I know they rapping over other people's beats. I know they're not getting paid for it.
Yeah.
They not getting paid for this. No way. There are so many different avenues to get your music out there without them raping you, man. Like United Masters, just so many. And they drop gems.
Yeah.
Songflower, like if you follow some of them pages on IG, them white boys be dropping game, dude. They're giving you the game. They're telling you, like, don't sign with a label. Why would you do that? Why? And then you know what I mean? Like, and he's breaking it down and like talking to you like you a dummy. But he's like, yo, why would you do that? Why would you give them everything just so they can take everything? You know what I mean? Like,
right.
Wow, man, it's so wild. But when they break it down like that, then you really get it. You really get it.
Right.
That's the thing, man. I just appreciate you giving that a game out to folks.
Yeah. Man. It's a lot of avenues, man. Everybody ain't got to be on stage. Everybody don't make hits.
Everybody don't have to be a star to make the money.
And there's probably only 5 rich rappers.
5
maybe.
5 maybe.